Hello, Maverick traders, and welcome out to your daily market roundup. This is Ankit here, and let's break down today's market price action. It's a Thursday, October the 17th. Let's get into it. As always, we'll be breaking down today's market price action by looking at broader markets, take a look at what the heat map is telling us, and then we'll take a look at some possible setups ahead. Let's get into it.
Disclaimer. This video was created for professional stock and option traders. Maverick Trading is a proprietary trading firm that employs professional traders around the world. Our traders trade firm capital and keep 70 to 80% of profits they generate. All trades and analysis in this video are for professional traders only. If you are interested in becoming a professional trader for Maverick, click the apply button in the video description. Let's break down what happened today.
So jumping into the market analysis, let's just jump right at the numbers here. Well, this week, market has been a lot of back and forth, but overall, it's slowly grinding higher. Now, let's take a look at the numbers today. Dow Jones up 0.38, so doing the best. S&P mostly flat. The Qs slightly up. The small caps slightly down. Oil slightly up. And gold breaking out to new highs. So if you look at the headlines for the day today, market, again, had a good economic data today. The retail sales beat expectations. So overall, again, it's giving us a better snapshot of where the economy is, and overall, people are spending and things are good. So again, that's really where we are in the market. That's why we're not seeing a major movement. Market remains bullish, and there's not a whole lot of reasons to sell. Now, if you take a look at gold market, that is the one that's really churning higher, breaking out to new highs today. So that's kind of doing its own thing, but overall, that's the best mover so far this year. Gold has done really well, and good year for gold to be bullish. Now, if you take a look at the markets here, let's just take a look at the charts. In S&P, you can see that we broke out. Market still looks bullish, but then in between, we're getting this, so some back and forth price action. So overall, what we are getting is just a slow grind higher, just a bit of an inconsistency here as far as the day-to-day price action goes, but overall trajectory still remains bullish. So I don't really have a lot of concern here. Again, I know we're going to go into the elections, and I'm not really seeing a whole lot in the election here unless we see a big surprise. But overall, market looks like it wants to run higher. Now, if you take a look at the Qs here, a little bit more relative weakness in the Qs. And one of the things that I'm really looking for in the next month or two is if there is going to be some sort of rotation. I'm definitely seeing, as I was looking at big tech stocks, they start to look consolidated a little bit, where other things like even in the small caps are looking a lot better. So I think you will probably want to take a look at that probably after the election. But I think there could be some value to be had in some performance chasing towards the end of the year. And as we take a look at the advanced decline ratio and the plus and minus 50 moving average, you can see that today was a 50-50 split, 54% down, 42% up. But I must say that this whole plus minus 50 MA is kind of staying the same, 67% to the upside and 33% to the downside. So I would like that number to sort of increase. The 67 goes up a little bit, so the market breadth started to look a little better. Again, something. When we start to see that performance chasing towards the end of the year, or we start to see some rotation, I think this is the number they're going to take a look at. But so far, in the last few months, that number has kind of stayed the same. Now, if you take a look at the sector heat map here, you can see that it was a pretty mixed day. There is some big tech kind of flopping back and forth, but overall, just a pretty split day. So this is, again, a great time to be looking for the outperformers. You want to buy the outperformers, and you want to sell the underperformers. Now, that's where we are. If you take a look at my setups for today, definitely have a lot more longs than the shorts. I think that's really where we want to be. You want to have a more long exposure, but still have some underperformers in there to protect towards that downside here. Let's just start with the first one here. This is TSM. You can see this thing, again, had a very nice breakout above, and here we are, a big volume as well. So, it's sort of retracing a little bit here. But again, any sort of bull pullback, I just want to buy into. I like the fact that it's kind of broken the support on resistance on a higher volume here. Now, the other one is the MU Micron. You can see that this thing just, it's a pretty nice little U-shape sort of a pattern here. The cup and handle is, we'll take a look at it. This thing is sort of wanted to break out. So I do like sort of looking for a confirmation on a breakout above that level. I know we kind of paused right at that 114, but something I like looking forward to in the next few weeks. Now, the other one I like is, again, looking at the gold, and we have Newmont Corporation. We broke out above that nice resistance at 56. Again, I like the night bull call spread on this one. Probably going on to November and even December. I'll be looking into that as well. But overall, good price action. Now, the last one, again, DoorDash. This thing is, again, it goes in bases. It breaks out. It goes in bases. And here we are breaking out again. So, looking at the volumes, we got a nice breakout on a good volume. Any consolidation, I don't mind taking a look at. But further, I think it'd like to be more to the upside here. Now, for the sideways play, the best one I really like here is Qualcomm. You can see this thing is just not going anywhere. So that's the one that goes on the top of the list here. Now, let's take a look at the bearish ones. The first one I got here is Adobe. You can see that this thing is just slowly trending down. So having some bear call spreads on this one looks like a decent strategy. Taking a look at the Merck. And again, doing the exact same thing below the moving averages. It's just going sideways for now. And the last one I like here is the Altria Group, MO. You can take a look at it. Same thing. Beautiful, like sideways price action here. Ultimately, I think it will break lower. But again, relatively weak in this kind of markets where things are looking strong. These things are not able to bounce. So, pretty weak price action here. So as far as the outlook goes, again, nothing really has changed. I think it's a slow, steady grind higher. Nothing really is sort of concerning for markets to panic or sell. We're going to go into election, but I think markets are looking pretty strong, pretty steady going into it. So the key here is, the lower velocity probably for the next couple of weeks where, volatility is just low and we're just slowly grinding higher. That's the kind of price action we're getting here. Not a whole lot we have at the economic report tomorrow. And then a couple of earnings report, PG, AXP, and Schlumberger. That's pretty much it. So, again, nothing to concern be as we go into Friday. And so far, I think we're going to continue adding onto those longs as we get some good key entries. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next update. Happy trading.